President of India and distinguished dignitaries on the stage to kindly light our beautiful traditional lamp and formally inaugurate the conference, please. ENCO 2019. The diya, when lit, emits light, derives energy. It is this very energy which is the life force which sustains us. Each wick being lit is passed from one to another, symbolizing the sharing of knowledge. Each wick being lit today is a prayer for energy and environment, the theme of this year's conference, ENCO 2019. Director of CSIR and SIMFA, Dhanbad, and Chairman of ENCO 2019, to kindly give his welcome address to the distinguished audience, please.
Namaskar, good morning. Honorable President of India, Sri Kovind ji, respected Dr. Harshvardhan ji, Minister of Science and Technology, Earth Sciences, Environment and Forest, and Climate Change, Padma Bhushan, Dr. V.K. Saraswat, Member Niti Aayog, Dr. Shekhar C. Mande, Director General CSIR and Secretary to Government of India, DSIR, distinguished guests from abroad and India, ambassadors from different embassies sitting in front of me, delegates, students, members of press and media, ladies and gentlemen. Indeed, I feel extremely honored to stay here in this historic convention center to welcome you all. Energy is the lifeline of modern society. In today's world, a nation's commitment for energy and environment is the most important indicator for its sustenance. Energy security rests on two principles. The first, to use the least amount of energy to provide service and cut down energy losses. The second is to secure to assess all sources of energy, including coal, oil, and gas supplies, till the end of the conventional fossil fuel era, which is up to some extent responsible for carbon emission. Therefore, simultaneously we should access technologies to provide a diverse supply of reliable, affordable, and environmentally sustainable energy. Sirs, it is predicted that the price of the oil will be in the range of $50 to 75 in coming few years. But there will be change in mode of transportation. It is predicted that there will not be very much change in infrastructure, but we will have the flying cars, we will have electric aviation that will be seen very soon. There is generational shift, destructive transportation transition, destructive energy transition, artificial intelligence, technological intelligence, big data, IoT, all will impact every business and life sector. Sirs, solar roofs and roads will be affected due to climate change and will also affect the materials. Therefore, a lot to be done for sustenance of human society as we are living in most transformative time. We feel that technological innovation taking place around the world need to be disseminated and deliberated in an international forum from the stakeholders for successful implementation, and this conference will yield rich benefit in this direction. Rapid conversion of renewable and distributed energy, next generation nuclear energy, energy storage, energy on demand are the topics that will be discussed in this international event, Energy and Environment, Challenges and Opportunity. Exploitation and use of thorium, which promises carbon-free power with less dangerous hazards and waste, lower risk of meltdowns, and peaceful use of nuclear energy will also be deliberated in this conference. I want to update you, sirs, that India has world's largest thorium resources. I express my deep gratitude to our Honorable President of India, Sri Kovind ji. Sir, it is your love and affection to science that you have come here, sir. Sir, your presence has not only made us proud, but it is a great stimulus and a source of inspiration. I gratefully acknowledge your presence and cordially welcome you, sir, to this event. I am very much grateful to Dr. Harshvardhan ji for his continuous encouragement and motivation for taking up challenging scientific initiatives. Sir, I feel privileged to welcome you to this function. We are very much grateful to Padma Bhushan Dr. V.K. Saraswat ji for his presence. Sir, I warmly welcome you. I gratefully acknowledge the valuable guidance received time to time from our Director General Dr. Shekhar C. Mande, sir. I cordially welcome you. I sincerely welcome all dignitaries of the dais, from country ambassadors from Nigeria, Turkmenistan, Mali, and counselor from China to this conference. I welcome you all. I welcome my former directors, fellow directors, delegates, colleagues from CSIR and other laboratories. We are very happy to have a large number of research scholars participating in this conference. I welcome you all. I welcome press and media for their generous support. I also acknowledge the support from industrial and knowledge partners for sponsoring this mega event. Also the exhibitors who are showcasing their product. I wish the intellectual input by authors and delegates. Wide publicity by press and media, tireless efforts of my different committees and associated with conference will make this conference definitely successful. I also acknowledge the sincere efforts of my colleagues for organization of this international congress. I welcome one and all present here and wish you all a very fruitful and pleasant time during the conference. I am confident that the outcome of this conference will be a path setter for energy and environment sector. Thank you very much. Jai Hind.
Thank you very much indeed, Mr. Dr. Pradeep Kumar Singh, for your wonderful welcome address. I now have the privilege in requesting Dr. Harshvardhan, Honorable Minister for Science and Technology, Earth Sciences, Environment and Forests and Climate Change, Vice President of CSIR, to kindly felicitate our Honorable President of India with a coal ball, please. And the coal ball are pre-mineralized peat, mainly found in upper regions of Europe, North America, but also in some Chinese Permian and Indo-Barakar Formation coal. This coal ball was found in 14 seam of Pit 2 colliery, Jamadoba and Charia coalfield, Jharkhand in India. I request Dr. Harshvardhan to kindly felicitate Honorable President of India with a shawl, please. Thank you, Honorable Minister Dr. Harshvardhan, for doing the honors. Ladies and gentlemen, I now request Dr. Shekhar C. Mande, Director General of CSIR and Secretary of DSIR, Government of India, to kindly address the distinguished gathering, please.
Business and Environment, Forest and Climate Change, and Vice President of CSIR, Dr. Harshvardhan Ji. Member Niti Aayog, Dr. Saraswat Ji. Director Simfer Dhanbad, Dr. Pradeep Singh Ji. Distinguished guests, friends from media, colleagues and friends. On behalf of the entire CSIR family, I have the pleasure to extend a very warm welcome to the scientists attending this conference from all across the globe and all over India. The conference and exhibition on energy and environment, challenges and opportunities mainly focuses on issues related to conventional energy technologies, renewable and non-conventional energy systems, energy storage and devices, environmental issues, and sustainable mining technologies, as already highlighted by Dr. Pradeep Singh. I am very proud to state that India is one of the very few countries which has a Ministry of Climate Change, and Dr. Harshvardhan actually is one of the ministers of the climate change in this unique ministry. Also in the Paris Agreement, you may recall, the target set with the Paris Agreement of achieving less than 2 degrees of temperature change, India is one of the very few countries which is on target to meet the targets defined in the Paris climate change. That would not have been possible without the strong leadership provided by Dr. Harshvardhan and the current government. CSIR laboratories are engaged in many different areas of energy research. CSIR Simfer Dhanbad has been involved in clean coal technologies, including coal beneficiation, coal gasification, and conversion into liquid fuels. CSIR Indian Institute of Petroleum, Dehradun, has been involved in the generation of biojet fuel from Jatropha. CSIR Indian Institute of Chemical Technology, Hyderabad, has commercialized technology for generating biogas power and biomanure from organic waste. CSIR National Aerospace Laboratories in Bangalore has developed a 15 kilowatt wind solar hybrid system in partnership with industry. CSIR Sikri, Karaikudi, has established the first indigenous fabrication facility for lithium-ion batteries. CSIR CSIO Chandigarh has developed and commercialized energy management system for different energy consuming equipments in industry and building setups, etc. And therefore, the participants from CSIR look forward to very enriching experience in the next 3 days in this particular conference. The conference presents an opportunity to all of us to discuss new research and forging international collaborations so that CSIR can contribute more in reducing the impact of human activities on environment. My best wishes for the success of conference. Jai Hind.
Thank you very much, sir, for your address. I now request Dr. V.K. Saraswat, member of Niti Aayog, to kindly address our audience, please.
Very good morning, Honorable President of India, Shri Kovind Ji, respected Dr. Harshvardhan Ji, Dr. Mande, Dr. P.K. Singh, distinguished delegates to this conference, ladies and gentlemen. It's indeed a great pleasure for me and privilege to address and be part of this inaugural function. The theme of the conference, Energy and Environment, is the most timely because all of us know that energy is the lifeline, and this lifeline is coming to increase in terms of demand. Various countries have been using different sources of energy depending upon its availability and the choices which are more techno-commercial in nature. However, coal has been the predominant source of energy all across. and particularly in case of our country, we have the majority of energy being produced is from coal and other fossil fuels. Energy utilization is an indication of the growth of the nation. It is indicated that per capita energy consumption directly indicates what is the GDP of the nation. It is also said that if you want 1% GDP growth, you need to have almost about 0.7 to 0.8% increase in the energy production. As a result, because our country is on the rising path, the demand has also gone up from the earlier days of something like less than 1000 kilowatt hour per person per year to almost about 15 to 1600 kilowatt hour per person per year. With this increased demand, among this energy production, electricity is one which is the major share. And it is said that today we are about 18% in a part of the energy is to the electricity. And with the oncoming programs like e-mobility and others, it is expected to rise. It is also projected that by about 2050, we will have energy demand which will be about 50% through the electricity. That is the kind of thing which is happening. And the rise is almost about 9% CAGR. All the sources of energy production, without any exception except a few, we have that these sources are responsible for the environmental degradation. Coal among them, of course, contributes maximum, and this is mainly because of the greenhouse gas emissions in the production of the energy. That is why, to ensure that the world follows a pattern to make sure that the pollution or the environmental degradation does not take place, right from the early days, from Millennium Goals which was set up by the United Nations, wherein they said that we have to have a target of producing energy twice the amount which we are producing, with more than 70 to 80% reduction in the greenhouse gas emissions or the carbon dioxide emissions. That was the goal. When the SDGs came, and then with those 17 SDGs, all of them were centered around the basic energy. And the world took a decision that now let us do COP21, for which India is also signatory today, to reduce the greenhouse gas emissions by almost 30%. And that's why India said that we will change our trajectory of producing energy and have more and more renewables to contribute so that this kind of a target can be achieved. Now, I would like to mention that the production of carbon dioxide throughout has been increasing. What was in 2000, maybe 2000, we'll have about 20 gigatons of carbon dioxide. It is expected that by about 2025-30, we are going to have about 42 gigatons of carbon dioxide. Now, what is the method of reducing this carbon dioxide in the atmosphere? It is a direct function of what is the kind of energy mix we will have. So, Sustainability Development Goals have indicated that there has to be a proper energy mix for every country that will reduce these carbon dioxide emissions. So, from 42 gigatons, which is the present one, by increasing the efficiency of the energy production methods, you can reduce by some percentage. After that, you can do the introduction of renewables, which will again reduce by some percentage. And if you double the increase in the renewables, then you will bring the entire the carbon dioxide emissions to less than about 20 gigatons. If you are able to reach 20 gigatons, then we will have what we call as the pathway for 1.5 degree to 2 degrees Celsius, which is the pathway for maintaining the balance as far as the environment is concerned. So I hope this conference will be able to now identify what is the right mix of energy production and utilization, transmission and so on, so that the triangle of food, water and energy is completely balanced, and we have all the goals which we have identified for COP21, we are able to meet. And that's why our Honorable Prime Minister has announced that we'll have renewables by 2022, 100 gigawatts, and we are doing wonderfully well in reaching some of those goals. I think we should also debate in this conference what should be the method of improving the efficiency. How do we make this energy accessible to all? And we should be in a position to identify the technologies and the methods by which all the upstream and the downstream energy production and utilization steps are efficiently done, thereby reducing the greenhouse gas emissions. Certainly, it is an important aspect because it is directly related to the growth of our economy, and hence the most viable method of producing energy in consonance with the environmental requirement is the need of the hour. The conference, I hope, will be able to deliberate and come out with a roadmap. India should identify objectives. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, sir, for your address. Ladies and gentlemen, it is a privilege and indeed for me in requesting Vardhan